Hello. So, welcome back to Flight Sim 2024. Uh, we've done a few cargo missions. With 22,500 credits. So we've come to a point now where we can actually do some certification. So we've done a PPL. We've also done the CPL, which is commercial. But we can now do other avenues. So looking a possibility. I mean, the multi engines probably. It's more money. It does give us more range. I think what I want to do is because a lot of the navigational stuff, like VORs and all that kind of stuff, I don't know that much. I know enough to get me by, but flying it is very difficult. So I'm thinking of doing this one. So I think you do like a test exam, and we got a C. Maybe it wasn't great, but we passed, I think. So really, money-wise, we can take the exam. So I'm thinking we do this because it does open up some other avenues. And we'll probably get enough money soon to do the other one, the twin engine. So let's do this. I don't know how hard this is going to be. So here we go. What we got? It's not that big a route, I don't think. So it looks as if we're just flying a route, maybe making a descent. Right, let's do it. I mean, we could fail this, to be honest. Right, let's go.
This weather can look daunting, but you will be able to perform your approach by relying on your aircraft's instruments, just like you did in your training.
Right, let's trim it a little bit. Right.
Tower, Cessna
Descend
Golf
to
Delta
2100s.
Hotel Romeo Tango. Inbound RNAV runway 27 approach.
Reduce power a little bit.
Cessna Golf Delta Hotel Romeo Tango. Tower, QNH 101 cleared RNAV runway 27 approach.
Cleared RNAV runway 27 approach. Cessna Hotel Romeo Tango.
Right, we're steadily descending. So we're going to head into cloud by the looks of it. Right, we need to turn to intercept that GPS, so trim up a touch. So get the arrow straight. I think we're just slightly to the right of it. Now I've got the coordinates there. Still a little bit high, we need to get down to 2100. Just power a little bit. It's just getting used to flying and looking at all your instruments. Yeah, we're just drifting a little bit to the right. Looks like we're right on target. Coming up in 2100. 100 feet to go. Start leveling out a little bit. Trim up. Power up a little bit. Alright, so we're flying straight ahead by the looks of it. Right, this is where I need to maintain it's my height. I tend to lose track of my height. Get the power out a bit, we need to climb. Slightly to the left. I can see my screens there anyway. Slightly to the left. Make a little course correction.
You can switch back to visual flight rules before landing. Identifying the runway lights should help you during the transition.
So that's us roughly back on course. Right, that's it, turn. So we now make the turn. Turn to the left. Coming up. Losing height a little bit, just the height. Trim down a touch. Oh, I've overcorrected there. It's very because you're eyeballing your height, you're eyeballing like so many things. We've drifted to the back on track here. Make a course correction. Line's coming back. Make a turn. Height's good. Trim down a touch, maybe not as much as that. Turn back, turn back, turn back. We've actually went over a little bit. So it's like patting your head and rubbing your tummy. Right, we're just going to base it, come back on. Trim up, just climb a touch. Right, watch this line. Right, turn. There we go, that's us. Right. We're bang on. Height's pretty good. Just keeping 2000. I think it was 2000. So 2100 we had to keep. It's quite weird when you get to cloud. It's new is all visual. Right, so this is where it might get quite interesting, because I really don't know. We're absolutely bang on. Right.
Cessna Hotel Romeo Tango, wind 270 at 12, clear to land runway 27.
Right, acknowledge.
Clear to land runway
Yeah, I
27.
think we maybe just drifted
Cessna
a little bit.
Hotel Romeo Tango.
It's a little bit to the right. Let's make a course correction. I don't. Are we landing? But you've not got any like intercepts or anything. They're absolute bang level. It's almost as if we're flying autopilot, but if you look, as you can see, the autopilot is off. Right. I'm not really too sure about like. We'll wait and see. Because I'm trying to think where the distance to the actual. It's probably there somewhere. Right. This is where it gets interesting now because I probably know enough to get me by here, but I don't really know because there's a runway right, but it will. I think we'll be too high. Yeah, there's a runway. So I don't know much about the approach. Yeah, this just kind of caught me off guard here because I see the runway is right below us here, but I really don't know. Okay, I'm just going to make a turn. Trimming out a little bit. Just so I don't have to work the stick too much. Yeah, I'm probably... I probably should have landed straight in. To be honest, I really don't know here. I mean, this is uncharted territory for me. So, I think the airport should be on our right hand side. Yep, there it is there. Right, so all I'm going to do here, I'm just going to land. And kind of see what happens. If I fail, I fail. I mean, we did pretty much the line in pretty good, if I'm honest. We maybe failed a little bit in terms of the, like, it was just a landing. We never really got any direction. So I'm going to put some flaps here once we get down.
500.
Switch. It's right. Let's go. Let's make a turn in. Let's get some flaps down. Retrim. Maybe some power. I mean, really, the Cessna is quite a visual aircraft anyway. Yeah, we're way too low, I think. Way too low. Yeah, there's a runway there. So, yeah, we don't really. I don't know. It's. Oh. Well, we need power. And you get some more trim here. Because I really need to adjust the height. That's it. Right. We'll land. And then we'll see what we get. Because I don't really think we're... yeah, I don't really think we've really done a decent job here, but... maybe we need to select, like, the land system. I don't know. Yeah, I don't really think that's going to be a... Personally, I don't think that's a pass, because we didn't really do any of the...
Hotel Romeo Tango. Turn next taxiway.
Right, that's a little bit too much speed. Yeah.
Cessna Hotel Romeo Tango. Contact ground on
Okay,
118.25.
that was not good. We'll just, we'll not really,
Going to 118.25.
we'll not really,
Cessna Hotel
nobody's seen
Romeo
anything.
Tango.
I don't know if this is the right way, but oh, that's an X. That's an X. Right, I don't think you're meant to enter that yet. Yeah, okay. Right, that is not going to be a pass. Oh, right. So, do you know, I still need the references. When I get on, I don't have any way. Like my knowledge of the the taxiways is zero. I don't really have any charts, so right, that's not good. Right, let's taxi to where we're going and see what happens. I don't think we'll pass. I think that's a fail. But the initial part is easy. Landing could potentially be easy. It depends if I'm using the instrument landing system, but maybe I've got to select it. I don't know. It doesn't really tell you. So yeah, I think that could be a fail, but we'll see. Yeah, we're right up when we came in actually. Let's get a bit more power in the taxi here. Get the flaps up. But I was happy with the initial part. We kind of handled it pretty good. Really, we were just flying straight and level where we needed to descend, but it didn't really give us any. Yeah, I think we need to tune into the instrument landing system. But there's a button on the nav that I think it says APR. Is that approach? Okay. Let's see how bad we've done. Shut down. I really don't think we're going to pass. If we pass, I think I'll be very surprised.
Great job. You've passed the test. There's a few areas where you could improve, but that was a
Right,
solid
so
performance.
obviously it was just getting you into alignment, which we did. Well, we actually passed that with a B. I don't think we... Yeah. Flight plan, spec to Disney flight plan, plane handling was 100%. Communications. So, I mean, we actually did everything pretty good. I mean, we went into the wrong part of we came off the runway without really permission. So there we go, we have passed instrument rating. See what you need to do. So we need to do this one. So we need to do the multi-engine rating to get to the airline transport pilot, which could be quite good. But this gets us a little bit. In fact, yeah, I'd actually see that links to that. Probably this one, the high performance, could be quite good to get. Tail wheel just tail wheel. I think it's just for different aircraft. But anyway, that I was quite surprised, to be honest. So we could repass the exam with probably a better idea. But there we go, folks. That is going to do that video. So we've passed the instrument. So we've got a rough idea where we need to be, which is quite good for helping us on the missions. Quickly just check the missions because we've got a little yellow. Live missions unlocked. Congratulations. So I think real weather conditions. So that's quite good. That means that we get
You
to
now
fly.
have access to real condition missions. These allow you to scroll back up to 24 hours to fly in real-world weather conditions over the past day.
That's quite good, actually. But that could get quite interesting at the same time. So there we can actually go back. We can either go live as it is, or we can scroll back. That's pretty cool, actually.
Adjusting the time slider will reveal a variety of different missions only available in specific weather and lighting conditions. Meanwhile, missions that are not time-dependent remain available at all times.
Right, cool.
Check the weather conditions, also known as METR-TAF, carefully when selecting a mission. IFR icon means you will have to fly in IFR conditions. But there is also MBFAR icon and LIFAR icon.
Yeah, there's visual conditions and instrument conditions.
A warning icon means this mission is not recommended under the current weather. Fly at your own risk.
Okay. So that's pretty cool. We now open up a lot more. You know, so this here I think is that means it's live weather. I think some of the cargo stuff we could do under just like normal clear weather. Right, that's going to do it for this video. So I'm actually quite surprised we passed that. Although we did do a lot of the getting to the runway, we were perfectly aligned with it. We just didn't really. I was actually waiting on some kind of cue from traffic control or something, but maybe we need to tune in. I don't really do any of that stuff. Anyway, that's enough. We've passed. We've got more missions unlocked, so happy days. Anyway, catch you soon. Take care. Bye.